Well, we still got plenty of snow, but it's been a pretty nice. The temperatures have been nice, so I've been thinking motorcycle, but I don't dare take my 500s out. But I thought, okay, I'll work on this 170 or 125. So I got a few parts for that today. New petcock, another new petcock, ooh, brand new battery strap, an actual Honda one, new battery. Just regular maintenance stuff. But that petcock gave me fits last year, so yeah, I'll put a new one on. And I actually, when I ordered them, I ordered from two different places because you never know. I mean, sometimes one will come quick, and sometimes one will get hung up. Oh, this is for a different project. This is the motor mounts to put that 120 or 150 LaFon motor into the frame from one of the old Hondas. I've got an SL 125 frame that I'm rigging up for that LaFon motor. And I needed, they got very particular motor mounts. So I got that. Even got the new filter, and it's actually a bronze filter. So that'll go on this 125. Also got, I use these Fieldmaster Swiss Army knives. I go through a lot of them only because I give away a lot of them. I mean, if I know somebody who needs one who could benefit from one, I get them. So I always have extras on hand, but Victorinox is doing a weird thing. They're getting to be, the way of all things, where they quit making certain models, and this Fieldmaster is getting a little harder to find. You can buy all kinds of weird colored ones and with weird, accessory tools to them and stuff. I just like the basic Fieldmaster. There's the one I use all the time. But I figured, okay, this is new old stock. And at the same time, I also bought a black Fieldmaster. Only because if they're going to quit making them, I'd like maybe someday if I get into wearing tuxedos or something, this could be a dress Fieldmaster. But like I say, they're getting a little harder to find and not cheap anymore. Oh, I also did buy a Victorinox can opener. No, it ain't something I use a lot, can opener. And usually, the can opener on a Swiss Army knife is all I need. But figure one can opener to last your lifetime, that'd be the one. They make quite a few like kitchen things, like chef's knives and special scissors for cutting poultry, that sort of thing. I think I maybe better pick some of that stuff up while I still can. Well, thinking of picking up screwdriver laying on the road. I'm pretty sharp about picking stuff up, but there again, that's German, actually white. Not bad, but better than finding it in your tire. Now this is a project I'm going to be working on to go on the yacht. This is a motor I've had for a long time. I've got two of these actually. And they're kind of weird in that they're a cheap little motor. They're direct drive. You fire them up and they're going. It's basically an air-cooled Tecumseh lawnmower motor mounted on a boat lower end. Actually, they work pretty well, but they're kind of weird. Being air-cooled, they're noisier than most outboards would be. But they do work pretty good. I've actually put quite a few miles. I've used one of them on a canoe even. They do work. I know the one I have has a coast-to-coast sticker on it. Now this one, there was no stickers on it. but they've been kicking around for a long time. It was a cheap way of getting into an outboard motor, and it should push that little boat around. But they're easy to work on. There ain't nothing to them. Ain't much to go wrong. You got a bevel gear down in the bottom. You'd have to watch, but as long as that's got oil in it, and it's 2 cycles, so you're mixing the gas and oil. But it works. But when I used it on the river on the canoe, she was hell for shearing pins. A guy should make some kind of a guard to keep that prop from contacting, sticks and stuff, because she would shear them. Not easy, not hard to fix, but because that thing is just kind of finger tight on there, that prop. Just put in another spare key, but I took to the point where I'd carry a long brazing rod and the pliers and just make them as I needed them. But they're kind of a cool little motor, and they turn up once in a while for like 10, $15. I mean, they're cheap. I think I paid 10 or 15 for this one years ago. But you have the same problems you have with a lawnmower. You always got to fight a little with the recoil, and your carburetors tend to get gummed up, and you follow spark plugs up. But as long as you've got a handful of tools, you can keep them going. Pretty straightforward machine. But she is nothing but a Tecumseh. And they do have points in them yet. No hurry for that, but I figured I had it over at my brother's. I brought it home so I can work, because I know the recoil needs, and of course the carburetor is going to need to be cleaned. But today I'm going to fight with this 125. So, because that I could use to run out and get mail, whereas I don't want to go on this stuff like this. I don't want to dump my big bike, so okay, I'll do that. And these Swiss Army knives I can tuck away. It's just always good to have them on hand. But I have a suspicion, like a lot of them now, they come with odd combinations of tools that I don't really use. I'm a little suspicious of this black one in that it says made in CH. So what is it? Made almost in China? I don't know. But like I said, they quit making them. The Fieldmaster, and this is the Fieldmaster, but that made in CH, I don't know what that is, because like a regular one will say, made in Switzerland right on it. Yeah. But I think there's weird things going on with that company. They're making, like I say, odd combinations of tools, and I don't know. They have diluted that brand down. Though, like I say, I'll take a chance with a good can opener. Not that I really needed one, but if a guy's going to have one, I guess this is the one to have. And they do, like I say, the scissors and that sort of thing. It's tempting, and I know they make chef's knives and stuff. They did make bayonets for a while. I'd like to find one for my K31. But they held out for a long time. Like I say, I think they're kind of going downhill, which is the normal way of things. Because they make all kinds of gimmicky ones. I don't want to, I like just the basic Fieldmaster is what I need. But they're into the weird stuff. They pay a lot of attention to the color of the scales and weird patterns on them, and yeah, this is what I need. I'd like to have about 50 of these on hand. But like I say, they're $50 now, if you can find them. Used to be like 25. That's just the way it goes. At least the parts for this old Honda are so cheap and readily available. In fact, actual even original Honda parts are available. Like I say, this strap, because they made so many of these for so many years, they didn't change. So there's a lot of parts of them floating around. But it's a fun little bike. But they're a bugger about, the old Hondas, you will not start if they don't have a battery in them. You gotta have a battery. That's the one downside to them. And batteries like this, are good for about a year. I was working at a Honda shop one time, and man, in spring I did nothing but fill batteries. Because they're dead, and if they're dead, they ain't starting. Well, it'll be good to get that going again. It'll kind of, because I'm itching to get out on the road, and it's going to get like 50 degrees one of these next days. But I just, get out to the road, out through the highway could be a challenge. Like I say, I don't really want to dump the bike when there's really no reason to go. Just itching to ride. Well, this will scratch that itch.